Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I wish to talk about relationships, and specifically I'm going to give a small bit of an advice for someone who wants to maintain a long-term successful relationship. It's the bare basics, but I've noticed many people who continuously fail at that part. So at a request from a client of mine, I'm making a video about, or a series of videos about the bare basics, small tricks, small approaches and methods to maintain a healthy, successful relationship between a man and a woman long term. I will only speak about relationship between man and woman. This is the only kind of relationships I have experiences in. So this is what I will talk about. Now, about me first. I'm Marco, I'm a life coach. And after quite a few years of a successful marriage and personal study in this field, I feel I have the experiences to talk about it. And I will start with men. Usually every man in a relationship with the woman will find himself in a situation where the woman comes all stressed out home and just starts blasting out all that happened, the people, the situation, how terrible it was, the issues, everything comes pouring out. And you stand there as a guy and you hear a problem. And for us, problems are something that has to be solved, right? So we start talking back, we ask questions, we give advice, we start planning, developing, we get involved in it. Try to help to the best of our abilities. That's what we want to do, right, for our prettier half. We want to help, to protect, to provide. And, well, the result usually is that she blows up and almost takes our heads off. The situation then progresses in a way that our lady feels misunderstood, ignored, or we don't listen to her, we don't give her our attention. And on the other hand, we as men feel hurt and in a way rejected and just plain irritated, angry or frustrated because she has a problem, she asks for our advice, and when we give it, she bites our heads off. I mean, it doesn't compute for us. We don't understand. And see, if you ask some older, more experienced men usually will tell you, just shut up and listen, don't talk. They don't need your advice. And yes, that is true. Because for a woman, it is important to let those thoughts, emotions out. Every thought is connected to an emotion. It's in a difficult situation, or especially when it comes time to process what happened for a woman, all that is jumbled up in her head. She cannot process the situation or the information. She can't analyze it until she gets it all out. And once it's outside, she releases the emotional energy, the stress, and she calms down, and then she can be analytical and think about it. Until then, it's just like this pressure that built up and has to be released. So basically, if I'm allowed to turn it a bit more colorful, she is basically spewing out everything that was wrong, everything that burdens her. And you're somehow, with all that advice, we men usually just push it back in. And it's literally the worst thing we can do. For the most part, if women want our advice, they will ask for it in one way or another. That time, it's our job as partners to just shut up and listen. And for many of us, I've learned is That's one of the hardest things we'll ever do. Now, to the ladies. You see, on the other hand, what I've noticed with women, you are very socially skilled. You have many approaches to say something in many different ways. You try to be indirect, to be polite, to not hurt feelings, and it works brilliantly and is a necessary skill for female company. In large groups of female friends, you must never be too direct, or you risk hurting a friend because you just said something too much. But it's different for men. You see, the average guy just does not detect those subtleties, does not understand the non-verbal clues, the tricks you use in expressing, the hints you give. We just don't get it. Unless, of course, we've spent years studying the topic. And even then, sometimes it just goes by our heads. And for a guy, if you wish him to understand you, you have to be extremely direct. I want this. I want that. I need this. You should do that. That what you said hurt me. This annoys me. This I like. I want your hugs. I want your attention. In what I want, when you say to a man, this is a good example, I feel. Show me that you love me, and he goes out and starts mowing the lawn or something banal like that, and he expresses his affection for you through action, and you just wanted a hug or a kiss or just some cuddling, and tell him that I want to cuddle, I want to hug, I want to kiss. And these things we started doing, me and my wife started doing in our relationship, and it has worked brilliantly. She tells me what she wants, so I am not confused. Unless she herself does not know what she wants, then it gets complicated. And I just shut up and listen when she talks. I give her the time to let off steam. I even push her into it sometimes, and I just listen. And then I ask, do you want my advice? When she doesn't talk. Or did you finish? Are you done letting it out? And if she says yes, then we can talk about it or not, as she wishes. Or if she says no, I just help her continue. That's my job. And we've avoided many, many fights over the years because of it. So I hoped this advice helped. And I will be doing several other videos about small advice for long-term relationships. So to see other videos of that topic, like and subscribe. And for any specific situations, questions, please comment below. I will be happy to answer or even use it for future videos. I wish you a happy, fulfilling relationship or marriage, partnership, whatever relationship you find yourself in, and all the best. Thank you.